Welcome everyone to the channel. If you're new here, we go big. And today is no exception because yesterday, the developers dropped the biggest update this game has ever seen. I'm talking about the legendary Season 5 update, and trust me, you are not ready for what they've added. We're going to be diving into every single secret, every new weapon, and the crazy new map that has completely changed the game as we know it. I stayed up all night with my team exploring every corner, and what we found is going to blow your mind. This isn't just an update, it's a completely new game. We're going to break down everything, piece by piece, so you know exactly what you're jumping into. We've got 5 new weapons that are going to completely shift the meta, a brand new game mode that is pure chaos and fun, and some insane UI changes that make everything feel so much better. But the biggest thing, the thing that changes everything, is the new map and the story that comes with it. I promise you, by the end of this video, you will be just as hyped as I am. So, get ready because we're about to go on an insane journey through everything Season 5 has to offer. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this is the most content we have ever received in a single patch. I've already spent thousands of in-game currency testing everything just for you guys, so you can see it all right here, right now. Are you ready? Let's jump right into it. This is Season 5. Alright, first up, we have to talk about the new map. They didn't just add a new location, they literally gave us an entirely new world. My team and I spent the first 6 hours just running around, and we still haven't seen everything. It's called Etheelgard, and it is absolutely massive, probably 3 times the size of the old map. It has these giant glowing crystal forests that light up the entire area at night, and in the center, there's a floating city held up by giant chains. I tried to climb one of the chains, and you actually can. It's the most vertical map we've ever had, creating some insane gameplay opportunities. The level of detail is just next level. You can go inside almost every single building in the floating city of Skyreach, and some of them have multiple floors with hidden loot rooms. We even found a secret underground sewer system that connects the entire city, perfect for flanking enemy squads. But my favorite part has to be the Whispering Canyons. It's this massive canyon system where the wind makes these eerie howling sounds. And if you listen closely, you can actually hear enemy footsteps from super far away. It completely changes how you approach fights in that area. It's a sound-based mechanic, and it's genius. And that's not even the craziest part. There are new environmental mechanics too. In the crystal forest, you can shoot the giant crystals and they'll explode in an energy pulse that disables enemy shields for a few seconds. We tested it, and if you time it right, you can wipe an entire team before they even know what hit them. The developers have given us so many new tools and a massive new playground to use them in. Exploring Etheelgard feels like a completely different game, and honestly, I don't think I ever want to go back to the old map. This is a monumental upgrade. Okay, a new map is amazing, but what do you use on that new map? How about 5 new weapons? The developers went absolutely crazy with this. First up is the Void Piercer, a sniper rifle that can literally shoot through thin walls. We spent a solid hour testing its limits, and yes, you can get some unbelievably cheeky eliminations with this thing. It has a slow fire rate to balance it, but if you know where your enemies are, it is absolutely devastating. It feels so rewarding to land a shot you couldn't with any other gun. Next, we have the Kinetic Overdriver, which is a new energy shotgun. This thing is a monster up close. But here's the crazy part. Its alternate fire mode lets you charge up a shot that sends out a gravity pulse, pushing enemies away from you. This is a game changer for defending positions or just creating some space when you're getting rushed. Then there's the Stinger SMG, a super fast firing submachine gun with 2 massive magazines. You can just hold down the trigger and spray forever. It's pure chaos, and I absolutely love it for close quarters combat. But they didn't stop there. We also got the Quake Hammer, our first ever legendary melee weapon. It's a giant hammer that, when you do a heavy attack, smashes the ground and creates a small shockwave that stuns enemies in a small radius. It's so satisfying to use. And finally, the Echo Repeater, a tactical rifle that marks enemies you hit. For the next 5 seconds, you and your squad can see the marked enemy through walls. It's an incredible support weapon that will completely change team fights. 5 weapons, each with a unique ability that changes gameplay. This is how you do a content update. As if a new map and 5 new weapons weren't enough, they gave us a brand new game mode called Power Surge. And let me tell you, it is the most chaotic, high-stakes, and ridiculously fun mode I have ever played. Here's the deal, it's a 50-player free-for-all, but there are 3 power cores that spawn on the map. If you capture and hold one of these cores, you get insane buffs. I'm talking double damage, faster movement speed, and health regeneration. You basically become a super soldier. But here's the catch, while you're holding a core, you are permanently marked on the map for every other player to see. The entire lobby knows exactly where you are at all times. So you have 49 other players hunting you down relentlessly, trying to take the power core from you. It creates this unbelievable king of the hill scenario where you have to use every trick in the book to survive. My heart was pounding out of my chest the first time I held a core for more than a minute. It's pure adrenaline. The strategy is insane. Do you go for a core right away and try to fend off the entire server? Or do you wait for other players to fight over it and then swoop in to pick off the weakened winner? Every match plays out differently. We saw players setting up elaborate traps around the cores, while others used the new kinetic overdriver shotgun to just blast people away. Winning a match of Power Surge feels more rewarding than anything else in the game right now. It is a 10 out of 10 mode, and I hope it stays forever. Okay, so this is a smaller change, but it has a huge impact on how you play the game. They've completely overhauled the minimap. Before, it was just a simple circle in the corner that showed a bit of terrain. Now it's like a dynamic tactical tool. The biggest change is the new sound visualization feature. When an enemy shoots an unsilenced weapon nearby, you don't just see a red dot anymore. You see a faint, expanding red circle on the minimap, originating from where the shot was fired. This is an absolute game changer. The size of the circle tells you how close the gunshot was, and you can use it to pinpoint an enemy's location with incredible accuracy without even needing to hear them perfectly. It makes hunting down enemies so much more intuitive. My team and I tested this extensively in the Whispering Canyons, and even with all the wind noise, the minimap allowed us to track a squad that was trying to sneak up on us. It rewards players who are constantly checking their map and paying attention to their surroundings. But that's not all they did. The minimap now also shows the effective range of your throwable equipment. When you hold a grenade, for example, a transparent circle appears on the minimap showing the blast radius from where you're standing. This lets you line up throws perfectly without having to guess. You can bounce grenades off walls and know with certainty that they will land where you want them to. It's a quality of life feature that adds a massive new layer of skill to using your utility. It's a small detail, but it shows the developers are really thinking about competitive gameplay. Now, we have to talk about something that isn't in the update, the quest system. As you all know, they removed it at the end of Season 4, and everyone was expecting it to come back in Season 5, maybe with a huge overhaul. Well, I've searched every menu, talked to every new NPC, and I can officially confirm the quest system is still completely gone. There is no tab for it, no mention of it anywhere in the patch notes, and no way to track any kind of daily or weekly challenges. This is a really strange decision by the developers, and the community is definitely divided. A lot of players, myself included, really liked having those quests to grind for. They gave you a reason to log in every day and try out different weapons or play styles. Without them, the progression feels a little bit slower, and there isn't that same guided objective during matches. It feels like a core part of the game's loop is missing, and I'm really hoping this is just a temporary thing. However, there is a small glimmer of hope. If you go talk to the new NPC, who we'll get to in a minute, one of her dialogue lines is, "We've all lost our way. We need a new path, new goals to guide us." This feels like a massive hint from the developers. It sounds like they're building up a narrative reason for the quest to return in a new, more story-integrated way. Maybe instead of generic, get 10 SMG kills quests, we'll get story-driven tasks from NPCs. I'm calling it now. The quest system will be back, and it will be tied to the new storyline. Let's talk about something that affects every single moment you're in the game, the user interface. The UI has been completely redesigned from the ground up, and it is beautiful. Everything is so much cleaner, more responsive, and easier to navigate. The main menu is no longer a cluttered mess. It's a sleek, minimalist design that puts your character front and center with simple icons to get you to the game modes, locker, and item shop. It feels modern and premium, like a completely new game. The in-game HUD has also seen massive improvements. The health and shield bars are now more prominent and easier to read in the middle of a chaotic fight. Your ammo count is bigger, and there are new visual indicators when you're low on ammo, so you're never caught off guard. My favorite change, though, is the new loot system. When you open a chest or look at loot on the ground, a new, streamlined interface pops up, clearly comparing the stats of the new item with what you have equipped. You can see damage, fire rate, and magazine size at a glance, allowing you to make split-second looting decisions. They even overhauled the social menus. Inviting your friends is 1,000 times easier now with a new drag-and-drop system. You can see what all your friends are doing, whether they're in a match, in the lobby, or just browsing the item shop. It just works. These UI updates might not be as flashy as a new map or new weapons, but they are arguably just as important. They make the entire experience of playing the game smoother and more enjoyable. It's a huge quality of life win for everyone, and the developers absolutely nailed it. Okay, this is the biggest part of the update, the thing that ties everything together. There's a new NPC in the hub world named Ilara, and she is the key to everything. When you talk to her, she starts talking about a great forgetting. She claims that the map we've been playing on for the last 4 seasons isn't the original one. She says there was another older map, but a catastrophic storm event didn't just destroy it, it somehow wiped it from everyone's memory. We, the players, literally can't remember our old home. This is where it gets insane. Ilara explains that the new map, Ethelgard, is a place they fled to after the storm. But the storm is still out there, and it's starting to damage Ethelgard too. You can actually see evidence of this in the game. In certain areas of the map, you'll see these weird, glitchy reality tears in the sky, and the landscape around them is corrupted and broken. Ilara believes these are scars left by the storm, and she's trying to find a way to stop it before it consumes this new world, and our memories of it too. This completely reframes the entire game. We aren't just fighting each other for fun anymore. We're survivors of a world-ending catastrophe, trying to protect our new home from the same fate. Ilara is the only one who seems to remember what happened, and she is guiding us. This explains why the quests are gone. Our old objectives are meaningless now. Our new objective is to help Ilara solve this mystery. This storyline is so deep and mysterious, and I'm absolutely hooked. I spent 1 million in-game currency just buying all her dialogue options to learn every secret I could. And that is everything you need to know about the new Season 5 update. A massive new map, 5 game-changing weapons, a chaotic new mode, and a secret storyline that turns everything we thought we knew on its head. I am genuinely blown away by the amount of content the developers have given us. This feels like more than just a seasonal update, it feels like a full-blown sequel. My team and I are going to be spending the next few weeks grinding this season, trying to uncover every single secret Ilara and Ethelgard have to offer. I want to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new update. What's your favorite new weapon? Have you managed to win a game of Power Surge yet? And what are your theories about the storm and the map we supposedly forgot? I read every single comment, so let's talk about it. I'm so excited to see what this community discovers over the next few weeks. There is so much to explore, and this is just the beginning of our Season 5 journey together. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more insane Season 5 coverage, including weapon guides, secret location breakdowns, and maybe even me trying to give the first person to solve the storm mystery $10,000, then you know what to do. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Season 5 coverage. It helps out the channel more than you know, and it means we can keep making crazy videos like this one. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a world to save. See you in the next one.